Stepping out of the Reverend of the Revolution. Welcome to your Daily Revolution. Today's topic: doing what's required or doing something else. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. Recently I talked on the podcast about being exact, having exactness. So last week I took a picture of my body, sent it to my trainer. I'm looking at my stomach and my back. I'm like, man, I don't like this. I don't like looking fat. Now, my wife's like, baby, you ain't fat. But of course, everyone has their own perspective, right? Their perception of themselves. And I'm feeling kind of fat these days. I don't like it. Now, you can cover up your things with clothes. It's the same thing in your business. You can pretend on Instagram or LinkedIn or Facebook that, oh, my business is going great. Look at me. I got the car. I got the house. Well, deep down inside, you're like, man, I'm fat. I'm struggling. I ain't doing well. And I see this in the marketplace with a lot of marketers, a lot of business owners today. There's just a lot of them, right? They're just going in circles, doing all this busyness, but they're not really getting work done. So, I'd say shoot a picture. My trainer was like, hey, look, you got to be exact, man. So I decided to be exact. And exact means I'm only eating the food that he gives me. That's it. The only thing I eat is the food that he has given me. That's it. Let me say it one more time so you can get this. The only, O-N-L-Y, 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 the only thing I eat, only thing I put in my mouth is what my coach, Ed Koo, tells me to eat and what he has given me in the Tupperware, because I pay him for meal prep as well as the monthly plan and the workouts, etc. I'm on day one. I'm being back exact, baby. 2 meals in my body, a lot of chicken and rice, chicken and bagels with cream cheese, yummy. And here's the crazy piece. You ready for this? Most people are not doing what's required. Yeah. Most people are not doing what's required. And when we're not doing what's required, what we do is we make up all kinds of mystical, mysterious, magical, mythical, mystical. We make up all these excuses like I don't know what's wrong. I don't know why it's not working. Look, you're either doing what's required or you are not. Get that. I'm not talking about doing your best. Doing your best is for your kids, for your nieces, for your nephews, for your children. That's who doing your best is for. Yeah, but I have a website and I got some cool products and I got some clothes and some lotions and potions and September, but I'm doing all that I can. I didn't say do all you can. I said, are you doing what's required? The reason why my body has not shifted as much is because I haven't done what's required. And this is the problem today. Sales professionals, business owners, look, you can work 80 hours a week being busy, doing nothing but what we call hide behind activities, sawing sawdust. And that's what most people do. That's what 98% of people do. They saw sawdust. They do hide behind activities. Circle confusion, surface confusion, over and over, wondering why they're not getting results. Listen closely. You are either doing what's required or you are not. There is no in between. You either ate the meal that you were supposed to eat or you didn't. You either made the phone calls you said you would make or you didn't. You either shot the videos, sent the emails, made the calls. You either did the thing you were supposed to do that you said you would do, that's what's required, or you didn't. And every time that I've done what's required, I always get what I truly desire. Every time. But see, our lizard brain wants to go into this, but it's not working. I don't know, I can't figure, First of all, slap yourself if you pull that garbage. Don't do that. That's not what powerful people do. That's not what we do. Just take ownership of the fact that you're not doing what's required. Look, you're either doing what's required or you are not. Like, there's no other way to say it. Do what's necessary and required. Do whatever it takes. And people are like, whatever it takes. I'm like, just do what's required. Every result that's desired has an action and a way of being that's required. And if you do what's required, you get what's desired. Like, are you getting this? You want to make more money? Figure out what's required and go do that. You want to have greater spiritual connection to your God, to your faith, to your purpose, to the universe? Figure out what's required and go do that. You want to have greater connection with your family? Greater depth of relationship, communication, conversation? Do what's required. Well, Satema, I don't know what's required. Yes, you do. Stop lying. If you ever say, well, I don't know how, dude, that is a lie. You know why? Jump on Google and put in how to do this. How to build an email list. How to get more clients. How to sell big deals. How to build a house. How to make green smoothies. How to build your chest muscles. How to run a half marathon in 90 days of training. I mean, look, the list goes on. So it's not even a matter of how to. It's a matter of why. Do you have a big enough why that will drive you to go do what's required? Yes or no? Look, that's the game, my brothers and sisters. Like, don't make this mystical, magical, mysterious, mythical. Are you doing the work? Yes or no? I mean, I think back to my sales days when I used to sell. The guys are like, man, so tell me, how do you sell so many? You're so good. I'm like, you dummy. I get out of my car at 150 or 155. I go straight to a door. I don't even try to straighten up my shoes. You see, your lizard brain, right? That enemy resistance. It would say, well, you know what? Let's just do it later. Instead of going and making the sales phone calls, I'm going to read more books about it. I'm going to look at Instagram some more. I'm going to go to the golf course. I need to go jogging. I need to go iron some shirts. Yeah, and like the lizard brain will come up with so many incredible excuses, guys. Like the best excuses you've ever heard of. Ever. Incredible excuses. Like, nuts. And it sounds good, and it sounds logical, and it sounds rational, and it sounds justified. But it's just an excuse to not do what's required. And I remember being with sales guys, and I'm like, they're like, hey, can you help my guys? Yeah. I'm like, get your stuff. I'm like, where are we going? We're going to go knock doors. Like, yeah, but what about the training? I was like, yeah, I'm going to train you on the job. And every one of them was like, but. I'm like, no, we don't train in the classroom. We train out on the doors. Let's go. Half of them were like, but. Like, they wanted to use the training as an excuse to not do what's required. Are you kidding me? You want to build muscles? You go do resistance training, hit a gym, right? Do Pilates, do yoga, do some push-ups and pull-ups, eat protein. You want to have greater spiritual connection? Do what's required. Pray, meditate, read scripture, attend worship services, fellowship. You want a greater marriage? Like, put your phone down and get present. Instead of touching your phone at night, touch your spouse. Instead of being addicted to sports and games that don't even mean anything, go play with your children. Go play with your spouse. And in business, come on now. Do what's required. Look, there's necessary, required actions for every deliverable result that you want. Every one of them. Every single one of them. So go do what's required. Like, I don't know, like, I feel like Coach Belichick. When I was in New England, that's all he would say, do your job. Like, that was it. Do your job, like times 100 every day. Just do your job, guys. Just do your job. Do your job. Do your job. Do your job. is getting this. If you're not getting the result, you're not doing what's required. So stop doing whatever it is that you're doing and go do what's required today, right here, right now. I love you. I'm out. For more info on joining the revolution and living your greatest life of prosperity today, go to www.yourdailyrevolution.com and join us in waking up, turning your brain on, and prospering today.